Hello, we are back in the game. Let's see. What do we want to do? These are items that I need to use for my first target dummies. We will go back to Crossroads and level there, but we could do the Hidden Enemies quest. We are level 14. I think it's manageable. We just have to watch out for the gold elite that's in there. On the way, as always, I think I will also start making a list for myself where I write down everything that I should do as soon as I log in, especially as a Warlock. What you want to do is you want to go get soul shards to craft your health stones. I won't fight anywhere anymore without a soul stone or with a health stone. We need to remind ourselves from our latest close call about the escape mechanics. We got stun grenades, we got slumber sand, we got the will of the forsaken, depending on the debuff that we get, and we got fear. I gotta remember fear. I rewatched the clip when I uploaded the video, and I was like, oh my god, it could have been way safer by just me fearing one of the goblins and killing the other one and then turning onto the other one. But I really didn't realize it. In the moment itself, that's the thing about the learning curve that I have been talking about. It takes a bit of time to realize, okay, how do I want to play it? Ooh, we can also list ourselves for RC. The thing about DPS is like it takes really long to get a group. You also kind of have to be lucky, but I also got to say that's fine for me because we can quest more, and questing, in my opinion, is, well, a little bit more challenging as it's more risky. Dope, there's our first charge. With that we can summon our Void Walker. And with the next shard that we get, Halfstone is an Ogrimmar, yeah, that's fine. With the next one that we get, we will be creating our headstone. Oh, that was close. Okay, first of all, Void Walker. There's also a copper vein. Do I urgently need that? I think it always makes sense. Maybe I should have also, before going in there, created a few target dummies. Probably the safer call. But then I also have to say that we are also not that weak. We will mainly focus the quest item. We will not try to get the, how's it called, Burning Shadows. Even though it can also be nice. But I don't think it's even a dungeon quest or chain into a dungeon quest. Nice. Okay. I think we also just need to kill a few of the NPCs. We don't even need to get like really deep into it. Woohoo! Okay, we got our Healthstone. We got fear. We got everything. The NPCs in there, the fanatics, I am very sure that they can be feared. They are level 10. Awesome. And they can already drop the insignia, which means we are good to go. Beforehand, I want to ask... Oh, there it is already. Dope. Okay. Hidden enemies basically done. Now we can run back and... yeah, fly back. I'm really not that interested in doing this one. I prefer to level in a more open area and not go into a cave. We out-level this range anyway so quickly that there's basically no reason to overdo it. Furthermore, we have no target dummies. That will change. Oh, I also need to put up my armor. I think Armor, Voidwalker, Healthstone, and Fear. This is something that I could... I have a little sheet here, I could write it down. Which is my must-do when I enter the game. Armor, Fear, Healthstone, Voidwalker. Yeah, I will write it down later. What I wanted to ask is my first video. Like, as I've said, this is more of casual gameplay, and I want to... I don't want to edit too much, I just want to record when I'm playing, cut out a few sequences which are really boring. Oh, that's very nice. And yeah, just play and go with it. The first video that I made was like 5.5 hours long after editing. Before that, I think it was like 6 hours. Well, there's a whole guild running. Or at least a few friends playing. What I wanted to say is that when it comes to the duration, I don't have the highest internet connection or the fastest internet connection. So the upload took a really long time. I think I will try to sequence it around about 2 to 3 hours every step. I really have to check with my recording system here. But what is the duration that you might find interesting? Because I like to talk about the game. I just like to upload uncut gameplay. I think maybe, as I've said, 2 to 3 hours will be my next upload session. I need to take a little bit more breaks in between. For example, now we will fly. I won't talk. Maybe prepare something. Get myself a coffee. And once we arrive, I can cut this whole segment out. I think that guy gives me the quest to fly to Orgrimmar. Gotta keep that in mind. For the next time when I turn in all of my quests that I won't be using a Hearthstone, I'll be using that guy. Okay, target dummies. Another escape tool that is really important. Great. Awesome. Okay, and now we go back into the world. We can also quickly resummon our Voidwalker. How do we want to run? We can run in another anti-clockwise circle. This time a little bit more. Where do we want to start? There are also these supply crates, which I will have to bring back to Orgrimmar, I believe. But I think the apothecary, he wants me to go to Thunderbluff. Yeah, Thunderbluff. But I would like to have those speed potions. Still, we will level a bit first. I think... There are also quests. Oh, there's the Raptor Horn quest. Do we have here Zebra Hooves? If we finish the Zebra Hoof quest quickly, we will get the Brawler Claws quest. And that quest is really nice if we would go anti-clockwise. No, clockwise. Which means we will quickly kill a few zebras. And yeah, with that... Oh, that's nice. You get a ticket information here. Okay. Okay, zebras. Come here. That was a crit. Fred is wild with the new wand. But the Zebra quest is quickly finished, and as I've said, then we can take care of the Brawler quest, which is nice when you go a little bit more away from the crossroads. I definitely have to keep in mind that I have a Scroll of Protection with me. 60 armor is great, and we will use it, but not now. Second one, dope.
I'm out of range.
Yesterday we raided with the guild that I'm in, and it was my very first time ever. Because, as you might remember from my last video, I've been talking about what expansions I have played. And it was always Wrath of the Lich King. And I skipped all of them. I skipped all classic raids. And so that was my very first time doing the runes of Ankirai, or how they... Oh, that's a spawn. Why am I so unlucky when it comes to random mob spawns? Also in my last video, I revisited a few sections, and I always, every time, mobs spawned on me, and I was like, why? Why? Yeah, it was my very first time doing the runes of Ankirai. 20 men, not 40. If I would have known that, the loot pool is a little bit different. I also would have adjusted my soft reserves, but you never know, And it was dope. We have a very competent leader, and I am one of the players I try to barely talk during a raid. But even if I throw in a question like, okay, this section, should I put poison cleansing totem, for example? All of the questions are welcome, and they are precisely answered and explained. That's always a very important question. Of course, you can ask, like, should I put a poison cleansing totem? And then they are like, yes, you should. Everything's cool and all, but you need to understand why. That's the most important thing when it comes to having a question. Always explain why. There's one thing of asking a question with yes or no, but you need to explain. You need to understand why things are happening, why they are happening, and why we are playing like that. And yes, it was great. It was a great raid. I had a lot of fun. I also gotta say, I performed really well, which is also important to me. I'm a big fan of not completely min-maxing, but I want to play optimized. And it was dope. I had so much fun. Afterwards, after Ankirai, we did Tsul'Gorub, and we rolled our loot in between, and it was a lot of fun. I also got a lot of gear. I'm looking forward to do, yeah, Crawler Claws. And I also would love to do, can we, if we go like this, and go like this, go like this, go like this. Yeah, let's see. When it comes to Tsul'Gorub, you can get the items for the reputation set from Tsul'Gorub. It is not the best set, but there are a few items in there that I would like to have. Yesterday I got the bracers, and bracers are really good and were better than mine. Well, not really better. Mine had way more healing power. I had the one from... Again, a mob on me. I had the one from... how's it called? From Sholomans, with 33 healing power and a few stats on it. And the one that I got from the set have damage and healing power with a little bit less, but also MP5. And MP5 is something with a few recent upgrades of mine. I lost a little bit of MP5, and now I do have... Since yesterday I improved my MP5 way better. which is great, because there have been sequences where I ran out of mana. And I either had to use a mana potion or I had to use a dark rune. If you don't know dark runes, you trade... It's basically a life tab for every class. You trade where you get, most likely, guaranteed more mana out of it than life you invest into it, which is a really good trade in raids. Because, for example, the raids that we have played, not every boss goes for damage on every raid member. Which means that you can use your health pool as a resource, as a healer, for example. Not every time you are being attacked. Why on earth is now everything respawning here? I think somebody quested here. There's another copper vein. But I want to check how deep I can go in there. I have my escape tools ready. It's all good. Still, yes, as I was saying. Okay, we cleared the path. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. It's very close. Have to focus here a little bit, because this guy there is also already respawning. I want to kill them fast. So even if a few more respawn, we've already killed the ones that we need to kill. Yes, and as I was saying, you as a healer can use your health and trade it against mana, which make dark runes really, really valuable. This is also something that I've learned just 1 or 2 days ago. Like, this is also the reason why I like hardcore so much. You really take care and you care about every small detail of the game. I have no idea how it was back in the original classic. I think there weren't world buffs when you've killed one of the raid bosses. This is the only thing that I don't really like about the anniversary edition and the other editions or whatsoever. But without world buffs, raiding would probably be so risky that we would have to min-max even more before even going into a raid. And yeah, it's interesting. Oh yeah, our corruption is now an instant cast. That's dope. Oh, that's... Oh yeah, okay, I just see. Should check my skills. I just remembered that I said that we will play emulate into corruption from now on and leave Curse of Agony for now out of it. Quick sip of coffee. And yes. Do we need Hunter? No. We can try to skip these two. Again, you would have to min-max even more. They are really important, otherwise raiding would be really, really risky. I don't know how hardcore would play out without it. Gotta watch out, he can be a level 15 elite. Oh, that's nice of that guy. Okay, let's make sure that we get those supply crates. There is a spawn where they are really close here. Okay, they are not here. Oh, there's also a copper vein. But we need to kill one of the guys over there anyways, which means we can fight our way. Our way in. Yes, as I've said, I'm relatively new to classic endgame content, and I love it. It's a lot of fun. It's a great experience so far. But even I still have to learn a lot. Like, stuff that I tell here might be stuff that you already know, and as I've said, I have probably learned like a few days or just weeks ago. But as I've just said, it's so cool because you really appreciate the game. Just as with questing here. Usually back in the days when I was playing softcore, you don't care, you just go in, you limit test yourself, you basically passively always limit test yourself and don't really care about it. Can I pull this guy without... Oh, okay, I don't want to fear here, because if this guy runs into anything close, I'd be screwed. But we Gucci. Okay, this guy might be mad. But the quest mob respawns really quickly. Okay. And now we just kill the remaining quest mobs that we need. Then I wanted to run clockwise, yeah. But I think the supply quest is follows up with a quest where I have to fly to Orgrimmar and bring in the supply crates. Oh yeah, that's a good spot. Well, if I keep applying also Curse of Agony, because it is way better when it comes to threat management from my Voidwalker and myself, then I can also play the rotation like it's in the optimized way. There's a hunter coming. Need to hurry. Okay, that worked out well. We need Geomancer, we don't. We probably just need Defender. Okay. None here. There's another Hunter Patrol. There's another Hunter Patrol. Okay. Yeah, just one more Defender and then we can keep going. There it is. Dope. Okay, next quest done. Awesome. Yeah, but raid was awesome, as I've said. And I got all of the remaining tier items for the Zul'Gurub reputation set, which means I won't be needing them in the future anymore. I can prioritize other items with my soft reserves, which I probably should have done anyways right away, because I believe nobody soft reserves those items, because the way to reputation farm in Zul'Gurub takes quite a while. I do really hope that when we go for the next raid, I can improve my reputation rank again, so I could get the... I think you get the waste from the next one, and that would be dope. Here again, I could like kill everything on the way, because we are 73%. Reposition a little bit. Start wanding, start blasting. But it's not helping with any quests. They are still just 2 levels ahead of me, which means 126, 73. Yeah, they do give decent experience. I already got turned in all of my rested EXP, which went really quick. There's a copper vein. I don't want to go back now. I just want to play it safe to the mountainside, and there's the next one. We'll have to kill that one. Yeah, but it's so much fun in game raiding, especially in hardcore, because you have to watch so many things. You need your fire protection potions, your nature resist potions or nature protection potions, Flask of the Titans, all of these items that were normal and classic and probably also got used back then, but they are so much more valuable and essential for a successful raid here in classic. Yesterday we were quite on the verge with our world buffs, at least many players were, which means we had to speed it up at some point. And once we had no world buffs left, we were also we played it way more safe. Cleared more trash packs, or how do I describe it? Well, we simply played it way safer. Went slower, took more time. We didn't have to do much, which also surprised me, because with optimized organization, you have a Warlock to summon, blah blah blah. We played Ankirai and Zul'Gurub basically in a 2-hour frame, which was dope. It was great. Yeah, Prowler Claws, okay. But there are way better spots for Prowler Claws, and they also do have a 100% drop rate. We can go here, cycle around here, but these are really high level quests, but the Freebooters is a lower level quest. It's basically 2 quests. I think I will do it. It's level 14, it's even level for us. We can clear the whole beach, farm a bit of reputation, which is probably not needed, but it's fun. It's an easy quest. It's a safe quest also, in addition to that, if you position yourself right. It's an open area, you have a lot of space. We have our target dummies. Yeah. We could farm claws there. I mean, why not? Who knows if we will have to take a shortcut somewhere, someone, somehow. Why did he resist so much? That's rude. But we gotta watch out with that hyena. I think we will clear the path to the street first and then take care of all of those prowlers. Nice. If I wanted to, I've also been talking about that, I actually don't need to loot these monsters or these beasts whatsoever, because I can support this character with gold from my main character. But if I can go break even, and I do have to move like this basically anyways, or it's in my path to loot the monster, it's okay. That might be a double pull here? No, it's not. Okay. Back in the days when we were complete beginners again, when it came to World of Warcraft and hardcore, like a few months ago, a friend of mine died here. Because he was kinda a bit AFK running. And I think he ran into this area, didn't see the prowlers. He had different settings when it came to the nameplates, and he pulled like several of them, and he died. Really sad, but I also had deaths where I was like in Ragefire Chasm, where I fell into the lava because I thought that the wall is an actual object and not just a visible object. It is visible, but it's not a physical object. Like, you can fall into the lava from a bridge in RFC. It happened to me. It's, yeah. And other things like here, questing here in the Barrens, and yesterday we also saw them. Like, if a cold car patrol runs into your back with a few hyenas, you're dead. You're dead. You need escape tools, you need your target dummies, stun grenades whatsoever. I didn't have them because my main character is actually a herbalist and an alchemist. Which I have also learned, but which is also logical. You don't do valuable professions with the character that you are raiding with. Most likely you will all be engineers for extra survivability tools in dungeons or also in raids. Oh, that's a fast respawn. Crazy. And once you have a level 60 character with a very valuable recipe, for example, like Flask of Petrification, you will be basically standing or sitting in town. I mean, still, you can do whatever you want, but it's so valuable that many players have their level 60 characters for valuable professions. They leave them in the main city and basically don't go out with them anymore. Which is kind of sad, which is also... yeah, not how I would like to play, which is why I also go into raids with my shaman, even though it is an alchemist. It doesn't have any valuable recipes on it, like Flask of Titans or Flask of Petrification. Sure, I would like to have them, but I don't necessarily need them. Still cool, yes. But it ain't like that I'm sitting here and like, okay, I need to spend like, I think it's 600 gold right now, and 600 or 700, and I'm not spending that. Like having a bunch of gold on your main character or on your bank account. As I've said, I can have so much fun here in hardcore now. I can, if I want to, like completely heavily gear this character here and have so much fun while leveling a newer character. Still, you have to be good and aware and blah blah blah. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Hardcore is a great game mode. I could quickly sell here.
I got what you need.
Supply crates on. Glass. Okay. We can quickly pick up raptor horns. Trouble at the docks is for whaling caverns. Minus fortune. Minus fortune is the cat's eye emerald. We will also take that one because that is an easy quest. Sure, you could go into the cave and do it in there, but you don't have to. You can just stay outside and kill the mobs outside, which also drop the item. You can wait a little bit until they respawn instead of greeting into it and going into the cave.
How you doing?
Okay, we are about to lose our priest buff. The Guns of Northwatch probably won't be doing that, but cool quest, a cool quest. Not saying it's a funny or it is simply a cool quest. One of the few quests in the beginning of the game where you actively try to group up with. Probably also back in the older classic version. This is for the intact raptor horns, yeah. Intact raptor horns is a quest that I like to do when I go for true silver also. Because there you can, or you have to kill a bunch of raptors, and yeah, it comes in handy. Yeah, Baron Longshore, also a quest that we can do now. I mean, we are level 14. We definitely also need to respect this area now. It is actually an easy quest. I think with my last Warlock, it was very chill for me. But we are level 14. I gotta keep that in mind. Look at this guy, level 13. Threat is changing. I also like it when they are around like 25% and then the threat changes to me. With that, my Void Walker doesn't take too many hits. And also can regen a little bit. And while they are running, they most often die. Let's see, lever with agility. Not bad. Dope. Oh, okay. So nice of them to stand that far apart. I mean, there are camps like over there, which can very quickly end in a big pull. And in that scenario, we would definitely have to target dummy out. But we also have to find the Baron. Okay. Now we start wanding. Awesome. 86. I am really not happy with today's respawns. It really feels like that the game is really trying to kill me. %. Okay. This guy nicely cleared out here the camp. Hunter. Hunter is also a class absolutely crazy to level. Oh no, Baron got killed. Gotta watch out about respawns. Oh, the Cannoneers are also ranged units. Gotta keep that in mind. That's a copper vein, we will quickly pick it up. But I think the Baron, because it is a highly requested monster here, it has such a such a quick respawn rate, which works in our favor. In the meantime, we can still kill more Cannoneers. Again, when I was playing my warrior, I would have never leveled in something like this. Because as a warrior, you have to go in, most preferably with charge, to generate way more rage. And charging into something like this over there might cause you to pull the other one, and then it always felt like it would always go extremely it can go south really quickly. It's wild. Yeah, you can see his corpse already despawned, and he should start to spawn somewhere around here. Oh, heavy shortbow. Is that... oh no, it's a warrior. Otherwise I could have given it to him. Brigand Cannoneer. I think this is also an area where I can use my Scroll of Protection really quickly. Baron can also spawn behind there. Up there we have another copper vein. Okay. Yeah, there he is. Dope. I wonder if we can play this. I don't know how much social aggro all of the mobs have. I think the Baron is not in social aggro for these two here up front. But the Cannoneer can be a little bit problematic. Let's pull him out. Brigand is also coming. Okay. Let's quickly dot that guy. Oh, we got knocked down. Okay. Now we can fear this guy. Then we can start wanding. Let's see how far... Does he run into... No, he doesn't. Okay. That would have been wild.
I need a target.
Way better. Way better. I liked how I played this. This is also something that I like. Gaining experience with a new class in hardcore. It feels so rewarding. Like this, for example, right here. That was great. Played it well. Dotted one unit. I gotta watch out here because I wanna pull him out away from the cannoneer. Yeah, okay. I can aggro him, it's fine. Dope. Ooh, wool cloth. Huge. Oh, and there's a copper vein. We will be definitely getting that one. And again, it feels so rewarding to play something right. As you've seen, this is from, for example, what I've been talking about in my last video. I want to have this learning curve while actively talking while playing. Yesterday we had the experience when turning off the valves that I forgot about fear. I mean, the spot that we were in, if I would have feared, it could have gone even worse because there were many mobs around. But today I observed the situation. I saw for myself, okay, I can play this. I just need to pre-clear and dot the one that my Void Walker is tanking. With that, he also builds way better aggro because dots aren't that strong early on. My Void Walker out aggroes the damage from the dots, and then I could easily. Oh, that's a hunter. Wait a second. He might like the bow. Okay. Oh, I helped him for no reason. But pretty sure he's happy about it. And at least. Let's, where is it? There. Maybe he needs it. Is he self-found? No, he's not. Okay, 9. We will kill the remaining. Then we can probably go back, turn in the quests, and then cycle clockwise, yeah. This is another thing that I've realized. Now that this is not my main character, or one of my 60s, like, let's call it like this, I have no problem with giving something good that I found along the way to somebody else. Oh, Baron might pull here, and of course it has to be a cannoneer. Oh, I already have enough of those. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh no. Okay. I could have given him the boots. The agility boots. I'm pretty sure that's a bit more of a rare item. Wow. Is that one attacking me? No, it's not. I need 2 more brigands. Okay. You can have that cannoneer. Maybe I can catch him. Okay. I tried to be nice. People don't want agility plus free boots on leather, which is probably like currently a bis item for him. Ooh, the deckhand shirt. This is our last brigand, dope. And yes, as I was saying, it's so cool to help players out that are on their journey along the way, because if this would be like my first hardcore character, I would have most likely kept that one, sold it on the auction house whatsoever, and now I'm like, okay, this would give me a bit of silver. I don't need it, and I can help others out on their journey. Sure, you can also do that when you are but he will have most likely way better boots, right? 2 agility, yes. And short ashbow, yeah, okay, he's better equipped. It's fun. I enjoy helping out. Okay, we got linen cloth. Copper. This is... I do have a bunch of them in my bank. The tiger's eye will be important for my goggles, which I can craft on 100, I believe it was. And yeah, until then I still need to find way more resources. On my first Warlock it felt a little bit easier to level engineering. I was having way more luck with those copper veins. Oh yeah, we got a talent point to spend. And yeah, it will be suppression. I'm really annoyed by how often they resist my stuff. Deep Moss Spider Eggs. Probably also a quest that I can already accept to have it when we go into Stone Talon Mountains.
I sure could use your help,
Okay.
kid.
Freebooters
Fast through. Keep it quick,
and
kid. I ain't got all day.
kill quest. Dope. Which quest? Ah yeah, we need to talk to that guy. And we are still... Aha! Perfect. Got invited by a tank. Dope.
What's up? Be good. Have a good one.
Now we talk to him again. Just a quick running in between, but it's fine. Mage, okay.
Welcome to Ratchet. Hope you're looking for work.
Ah, and now we need to... Yeah, okay. Shipment of boots and the telescopic lens. Free spirit on hands. We got 4. Do I want to quickly do that quest? I mean, fighting through it is basically free XP as the mobs are on a chill level. And it can probably be quickly done before running somewhere else, because we will have to port to Orgrimmar pretty soon probably to do RFC. Is this a warrior? Yeah, it is. Warrior alchemist. Oh, such an enjoyer. Yeah, let's quickly do the stolen booty quest. By the way, I am fully aware that we are writing it like this, but I often want to do that time skip. It's so horrible to see shorts online. I'm not on Instagram or anywhere else. I'm a YouTube person. And there you have shorts. And when you watch shorts and you see all of these people with all of these accounts with huge range and huge amounts of clicks, and their grammar is wrong. And I'm a German. And it's not even my mother's language. Do you say it like that? Mother's tongue or mother's language? I don't know. It's I don't know. It feels so cringe. I'm pretty sure about a lot of grammar things that I see wrong. And holy moly. Yeah, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Still it hurts. It hurts. And then you go into the comments section and everybody is typing something funny or whatsoever, and you find nobody in there that corrects the grammar. Let's see, does the priest clear this area? Yes, he does. We can help him. Yeah, good thing that I will quickly finish this quest, then I can port back, finish the hidden enemies quest line, or get the pre-quest done. This, no offense, but I hate this point. I hate this point when a warrior says I prefer to play damage dealer and not tank. Because as a warrior in Classic, you have the highest DPS, you deal the most damage when you tank. In lower level up to mid-level dungeons. Because I did it myself. You go arms spec, you get sweeping strikes, you get your corpse maker, after that whirlwind X whatsoever. You charge in, how's it called? Berserker Rage? No, Blood Rage. Blood Rage. You go Blood Rage, sweeping strikes, whirlwind, cleave, you deal hundreds of DPS, and just blast it. And I never get. Ooh, that is a risky move. As you can see, Baron Longshore is running into two. Ooh, I need to help him. I need to help him really, really good. I mean, he's higher level. He should be fine, but oh no, that guy is. He's getting the crate. That mass sphere, extremely risky. Now I can take the shipment. Stop shooting at me. Oh no, is he taking the vein? Yeah, he is. Okay. Well, you cannot get them all. But still, if you are a warrior, it doesn't... Well, okay, sure, it makes a difference if you're a DPS or if you are a tank, because as tank, you have the threat. If you're not the tank, of course, you don't have the threat by the mobs. But still, you're standing close to them. And warriors, aside from druids, are the only tanks. And basically, there is only warrior to tank in Classic. Sure, you can also play bear, it's cool, it's an honorable mention. But warrior is the horde tank. It is the horde tank. And if then warriors say, oh, I don't tank, I'm always like, bruh, you're playing the wrong class. Because they are only... It's always lacking in tanks, straight up. And I'm always thinking, come on guys, really? Because you don't wanna basically play your class, what your class is intended to do. I mean, if you're completely new and you don't know it. Wait, is this... He might be happy with those items. I'll take the line of cloth. He likes it. Dope. Okay, we got enough. I will have to turn in the quest some other time. I also don't want people to wait for me. Let's go RC. Dope. Okay, first we will turn in hidden enemies. Oh, I don't have the Undercity quest. That's bad. Would have been great to have it. But it's also not like I'm missing out on a lot. I think you get really good pants from the Undercity quest. But maybe we're lucky we got Undead, Troll, Tauren, Troll. Okay, most likely nobody will have the quest. We might be lucky. But you never know. Oh, shoulders. Pretty good shoulders. What's that? The Spirit of Stone Talon Mountains. That's a pre-quest which leads us into the area. We should probably take it. Yeah, I will take it on the way out. It's free XP along the way. Hidden enemies. Take the Fireblade. Now it's a big running in between, talking to them, and then we end up with the dungeon quest. Let's quickly grab this one. And with me now having target dummies, I feel way safer when it comes to going into a dungeon. Imagine being a Warlock, running into a dungeon, somebody screws up and you have no target dummies. Sure, stun grenades, blah blah blah, but you need to... Basically, it always depends on the situation. But if you're with complete strangers, you have no idea what their intentions were or anything. It might simply straight up kill you. First pick up Slaying the Beast. Talk with him. Now we go back up again. I believe it's rough stone, yes, it is. Rauer Stein in German. I would also need it for rough blasting powder. But if we can create the rough sharpening stone, fine with that. Helps him a little bit. Okay. While we are running, the most important thing, coffee. I've stopped drinking coffee, or caffeinated. Do you say it like that? Caffeinated coffee? Coffee without caffeine, and it tastes close to the same, and it's way better for my heart rate. Okay, Fry. Now give me the dungeon quest. Kill Bazalan. There we go. Nice. Okay. And 460 XP just for running in between. Dope. We got 32%. Level 15. Everything on instant cast. We got a really powerful wand. Now, when it comes to early level dungeons, that's also something that I thought about the other day. Like, how do you play it? Like, if you're a warrior, you have no real AoE threat building. You have, sure, you have Thunder Stomp, Thunder Clap. They stomp on the ground where you deal a bit of damage to every mob around you and decrease their attack speed. It's horrible. It's horrible for dungeon tanking. You should only do it when your healer is struggling to keep up, and then you should question anyways if you should continue in hardcore. But when I tanked until level 47 with my warrior, and I never used it. I never used it because you charge in, sweeping strikes, blah blah blah, stance dancing. Of course, sure, we are not there yet, but in my last video, I have talked about that you want to just dot everything and then start wanding the prior target. Here, I will play it a little bit different. DPS is a great thing, and most DPS measure themselves about DPS. But if you have a lot of knowledge about other classes, you should always consider stepping back a little bit or slowing down a little bit. And the warrior that we are with will only be able to tank one target at a time effectively. And yeah, because of that, we will take it slow. We will only target the prior target. And then we will see how it goes. Okay, our tank got a sharpening stone. Dope. And yeah. Let's go. Level 14. I need to summon Imp. And here already it doesn't make any sense anymore to apply dots. Like now I did like 61 damage probably. And yeah, there's no need to do anything else. The molten elementals are probably resistant to my fire spells to emulate, so I will just dot them and start wanding. If our, yeah, he's using Earthshock, which is really bad because it creates a bunch of threat. Usually as a Shaman, I also play Enhanced Shaman as my second spec, or I played it when I was leveling. You should only use it in dungeons if you want to interrupt a cast, and aside from that, probably just Flame Shock. Or only Flame Shock. But as an Enhanced Shaman, you have huge mana problems, which is why you stick to yeah, preserving your resources. You will most likely never be on top of the DPS, which is fine for you, because you need to accept, or you should accept, that you are a supportive role. If you're playing a Shaman, you need to understand that you will most likely be the Wind Fury totem for everybody, and the other totems. Yesterday, when we were playing Ankirai and Surgurup, there were a lot of poison effects. And it is so satisfying to place a Poison Cleanse totem and save everybody in a passively. That's the cool thing. Because, as I've said, you will just stand there, put your totems down, focus on your job, like healing in my case, and everybody survives. It's dope. Yeah, mobs are dying really, really quickly because we have barely any caster classes. I think it doesn't even make any sense to place Curse of Agony. I will only place Corruption most likely and start wanding. Because Curse of Agony barely does anything. This is the window where Shaman can shine. They need to hold their Earthshock for these guys when they They need to hold it when... want to cast something. Now he can shine. He didn't. Earth Shock is a 6-second cooldown interrupt. Now we kill the prior target, which is the Shaman. Tank understands. Dope. Yeah, you can see that our tank cannot hold aggro against the Earth Shock of the Shaman. But he is playing it way better. Also, always make sure if you have an interrupt, use it short before they finish their cast. This makes the unit waste even more time. Prior target first. Prior target is always the Shaman. Because of that, yeah. Shaman played it well. Here I gotta say, the one that is already close to dead, I never start wanting it again. It would be way more efficient, but this is a little bit more relaxed for me personally, and we are in RFC. I'm experienced and I know how to play it, and from what I'm seeing, our tank is also experienced. I also like that in the early level he's playing with a one hand and a shield. Two hand feels two hand feels really weird when it comes to... I need the Tiger's Eye for my goggles. No idea why he's going this way, but I like it. It's great for me. Like the mobs are free EXP basically, and we shared quests too late. I should have reminded also, and yeah. Everybody's doing a good job. Of course, Hunter's dealing the most damage. I've never ran this way, but it's the first time for every time, and I like it. I need to finish the quest. Ooh, linen cloth and some milk. This corner here is really, really scary. No idea why we are going here, but I believe our tank would be so kind and just wants to kill more. Or he also understands. I mean, those are level 15 gold elites. Oh, the shaman. This is something about wanding, like you always have this 1.5 second time window where you cannot do anything else in this one frame. And in between this window, I also like to prepare my target switch, which comes in handy quite often. Wow, putting real threat here. But we have really good damage from what I'm seeing. That's really nice of them, I gotta say that. With the remaining ones on the other side, we should be able to finish the quest. Always make sure to watch out where you are going. Yeah, I need 5 more shamans. Oh, 5. That might be close. I can't jump here. Okay. I don't think that we will find 5 shamans on this side here. This quest might go to waste because I forgot to ask for quest sharing. I think here I can also activate Fire Shield again. And I can maybe deactivate Phase Shift. Just so that my Imp regenerates a bit of mana. Oh nice, that's a good one for our warrior. Lever, Spirit, Malachite. Malachite is actually something that I do need for my engineering. Whoops. Yeah, I clicked a little bit too early. And I also didn't focus the prior target. That was my bad. Too much rocks. How many shamans are behind there? There are 2 more shamans, so we could finish the quest for me. Oh, that's very friendly of those guys. Oh, a lesser healing potion. That's dope. Oh, there's also a shaman. Shaman is prior target. I hate this edge here. Not bad. When I will learn stuffs. I think it had stamina on it, right? Hell yeah. Take it. Wrong order, but okay. 700 XP just for killing this mob. I mean, to be honest, in the... There would have come like two, I'm probably sure. Two would have come our way. But I do also respect the wishes of our group. It's very kind of them to kill one more shaman with me. This is the one I need to go to Thunderbluff to learn stuffs. Yeah. Oh, I also need to remember the weapon master from Orgrimmar. Wasn't there another shaman in the room? Weird. Yeah, they are down so quickly. I just need corruption and wand. Only on bigger pulls. Ooh, in stamina. Oh no, it's not better than mine. Okay. Gotta watch the time of my recording. We are at 1 hour 20. I think 3 hours can be a really good mark. Like, to also take a break for me personally. Like, long gaming sessions are awesome. But I also gotta watch it for myself. We got a bunch of linen cloth. Surrounds the target in a shield of fire every strike. Yeah, our tank got it, but I didn't get it. Nobody. Oh, no, our shaman. Might be possible that it only priors like targets that are actually taking damage. But honestly, fine for me. Here we activate phase shift again. It is a good group, definitely gotta say that. Everybody knows what to do. Tank is doing good pulls. Standing too close there. Yeah, the tank seems a bit experienced. Might be possible that he's playing also an alternative character. He's doing good pulls. He's getting the best out of his class that he can get. I hated playing two-handed in the early levels. If I would play a warrior again, which I might, I would probably also play shield and one hand in the early game and pretty quickly switch to two-handed as soon as you can. Cleave, probably. Yeah, cleave and sweeping strikes. I don't know, sweeping strikes, level 25, 26? I don't remember. That's also the level range where you start to look at Corpse Maker from RFK. And with Corpse Maker and sweeping strikes, it's wild. Your class is starting to pop off. That's a nice offhand. I can wear that right now. And with that one, I might not even switch to the stuff anymore, because this has 2 stamina, 2 spirit. Oh. And if I find a better main hand, then there might not be any need to go for anything else. This is what I'm saying. I dotted the other one and our tank immediately lost aggro on it because there's no area of effect that warrior can use in the early. And because of that I will just work on prior targets and not dot everything yet. I think when we go Wailing Caverns and other dungeons I can do it a little bit better. This is where I died once. With my very first hardcore character I wanted to do a range pull here. And I walked too close to the side here, and this is where I died. That's an interesting pull. Yeah, Shamba. Yeah, that's right. That's the Undercity quest. Somebody had it. Ah, guys. I'm gonna patrol incoming. Here, always kill the Void Walker. It's like 200 HP. It's another unit that's clapping you. It might not be much, but for many groups it can be so confusing when you have this Void Walker running through every ad or through your whole group. Just kill it, just kill it. It's like 200 HP, it's a bit of wanding, bit of dots. And you already take one mob out of the equation for it. Yeah, the fire explosion can be really dangerous, like our shaman dropped to like 30%. I won't reapply corruption here, because it won't do much damage in the meantime. I just let everything run out. In spirit, oh. Oh, there's another quest done. I really need that item, it's great. Dope. Armor in spirit, we take it. Better than nothing. Sure, I would prefer stamina, but can't get it all. Okay, this side, interesting. Oh, my imp is dead. What happened there? Probably died to the fire explosion. And again here we take care of the Void Walker immediately, because it is down so quickly. Here we can already switch, as I've said, with the one ding cooldown window. You can switch a little bit earlier. Dope. Nice, next quest done. Usually the Warlock is always the prior target here. Okay, and force her from the back. But we are good. Nice. Might have more armor. Okay, we skip. Not to be rude, but I can also level a little bit of daggering here. We are a good group. This is a good time window to do so. Might be a bit rude, but as you can see, I just did so many points and daggers, and it was just one mob. Nice. Okay, he really wants to clear that pack, but he skips that one. Weird. See, Void Walker out of the fight. One at missing, it's dealing damage. Stamina and minor better. Also good for our tank. Nice. Tank got an upgrade. He can pull that one without pulling the boss, if I remember correctly, but... Nice. Ooh, the rope. We are getting geared. Sure, we lose out on spirit, and I basically would prefer spirit, but we also get a little bit more of armor, which is completely irrelevant. But okay, now we clear it. Lol. Okay. This is pretty sure the best way to go for a high DPS build, but as I was saying, I want to respect that Warrior in the early levels really struggles with group tanking. You need a few more levels, you need to be able to stance and need that cleave and sweeping strikes, blah blah blah. And yeah, we don't, Warriors don't have that in the early game, and I want to respect that. I know how hard it is if your group really doesn't respect your tanking job. Might also be possible that he is annoyed by me killing the Void Walker first alone, but I'm sure that if he's an experienced player, which it seems like he plays it really well, he should know why I'm doing it, or he definitely should see why I'm doing it. Agility Spirit, hell no. Male. Oh, this is so risky, guys. If you fall in there, your character is gone. This lava ticks for 500. You're not making it out of it. We have stamina and spirit in our form, I like that. In this one I can level Dagger a little bit, it's just one mob. Void Walker first. There should have been an interrupt on the Shadow Bolts by our Shaman. Now he's getting it. He was probably busy placing his Fire Nova Totem. Because remember guys, standing on top of DPS meter is everything that matters. Dagger this one. Get a few points. Yeah, this is for Dagger leveling. Why isn't it showing all of the quests that I have already finished? Satchel. There are many. And we will also finish hidden enemies, I think we will finish like all the quests for RC. The only annoying thing is that we would have to return one of the quests in Undercity, and I personally don't see myself going there pretty soon, which will lower the EXP that we will get from the quest, which is kinda annoying. If I'm correctly, yeah, you can pull this one without pulling the rest. Curse of Agony ticking with 3, it's really annoying. I mean, it gets more over time, but fights are over so quickly, it hardly pays off to use it. Could go for the budget halfstone and just, you know, leave the group and get ported out, but this is also something that I need to put on my list. Like in dungeons, if you do a shortcut jump, I need to make sure to dismiss my pet and then resummon it. Okay, let's stick around. I mean, it would be more DPS by switching to the stuff, but I'm not learning it soon. I think I will just sell it. I will want anyways all the time. Nice, we got 5 quests done. Awesome. That was a really clean and smooth run. We had great DPS. Okay, Hunter got his level up. I shouldn't be checking my gear in here. Barely makes a difference where you jump. I prefer to jump here. Awesome. Level 16. Here we go. Did I miss health funnel, by the way? Yeah, I haven't slotted health funnel yet. Quite an important spell if you ask me. Emulate Shadow Bolt rank 3, emulate 2. That was really a good run, I gotta say that. Good team. Okay, we can turn in a few quests. What's this? Slaying the beast. Okay, what do we get for that? Nothing, just the XP and a bit of silver, but fine. If we would have done, we could have immediately stayed here and teached, but it's okay. Now we only have quest items and materials. Fine. Oh, wrong way. Thunder Bluff, Brawl, Thunder Bluff, Undercity. Yeah, these pants, they are quite good, but I think they are not better than mine because, yeah, they are not. Mine have more stamina. Going to Thunder Bluff seems to have a really high payoff because we will get we can take the quest from Crossroads, we can turn in the quests from Ragefire Chasm, we will get our speed potion there, that's also relevant. That's first thing. Overall, shoot, corruption, firebolt. We didn't do the other spells. We did good. I think here we can get a really good one hand.
Welcome to Warcraft.
Oh, we need to speak to Nero again. Oh, that's coming in handy. Okay. Then we can already teach while we are down there. Should have drained a few soul shards. Why is my questy not showing me the other quests? Ah, it's probably showing. No. Stone Talon, Overma, Ragefire. Wailing Caverns. Tirisfire Glades. Okay, this one is already grey. This will be the first one that I will kick out when I go to Shadowfang Keep. Or if I need to kick a quest. Oh. Yeah, that dagger. Also more stamina. I will take that. Speak to Thrall, but we will first teach ourselves some stuff. Let's see. We can get a better life tip and unending breath. Okay. Better life tip and unending breath. Already known, already known, already known, already known, already known. Sacrifice. This is wild. Sacrifice is such a good spell. On my last Warlock, it saved me because I was in a tense situation. My Warlock was about to die anyways. And I sacrificed him. I got this huge shield from sacrifice. I think it's like 300 damage that it's absorbing on level 1. And the great thing about the sacrifice is it is a shield. This means that it absorbs, which means you can also run away with it and don't get dazed. I mean, you should run away anyways, always like this, to make sure that you don't get hit in the back and get dazed. But Sacrifice is a really powerful spell for the White Walker. And it should have been also a spell that I should have used when I died on my last Warlock. Probably that could have saved me. But... okay, hidden enemies. Let's finish this one. Let's get the Dagger of Orgrimmar. Looking cool, actually. Looking cool in combination. Nice. 67. Okay. We finished that, and now it would be a really good payoff to go to Thunderbluff. Because we will have at least these two quests here. These two. And we can pick up the one in Crossroads. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's... sooner or later we have to run the distance anyways. What we still could do in the Barrens, we could finish the pool quest. Because in the end you will have to go to Thunderbluff and turn in a quest and talk to somebody for the quest for Wailing Caverns. That would make sense. Okay, let's see. We got the pool quest here. We gotta test it, run back, then go back there again, kill a few of these snappers. With the snappers, we finish that, then we get the quest to talk to somebody there. Yeah, that makes sense.
What are you looking for?
Do I want to fly to Ratchet? Because I can turn in a quest there, but no.
What do you need?
Because with that we fly over Crossroads anyways. We can also just go down there, finish the quest with the test, go to Ratchet, turn in the quest there, fly from Ratchet to Crossroads, get the next one, get back. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Okay, we turn in a few quests.
Strength and honor. For the Horde. Go with honor.
Yeah, I definitely need to keep in mind to pick up that quest soon.
What can I do for you? Go forth to victory. Farewell.
Okay, as I've said, we go down here, finish a quest. Oh, we can finish several quests there, then walk to Ratchet, turn in a quest there, fly to Crossroads, accept the last ones, and then we walk to, you know. Now we can also learn Sacrifice. Hell yeah. Sacrifices the White Walker, giving its owner a shield that will absorb 305 damage. This is close to my life total. While the shield holds, spellcasting will not be interrupted by damage. Holy moly, this thing is awesome. I think we will first go and check if Warlock is up. If he is up, we will kill him. Then walk inside, finish a few quests. Yeah. This seems legit. Got a bit of gear from RFC. Nice. Like the offhand. I do really like the offhand. I also think it's really cool if a Warlock plays with something like a sword or a dagger and then an offhand. I like it. Still, we do need the Kolka Bracers, also a quest that can be finished around here. Gotta watch out as there is also a rare... Oh, there they are. Mother truckers. Pack runner. Look at that. That's the next one. I hate him. There's a chest. Yep, it's up. Nice. Ooh, level 18. Holy moly. He also resisted one of my dots.
Still recharging.
Nice, got that done. But again, the pack runner, dangerous, extremely dangerous. Here we will kill a few more. First of all, they are even level, which means free XP and good XP. And in addition to that, it can be a dangerous area. Ooh. Spirit strength. I mean, we got fire damage on ours, but...
Out of range.
Okay. I lagged a little bit. Here we make sure to have our underwater breathing. This is scary because usually this thing is full of these snapjaws. They are level 16. They have a very high aggro range for us right now. Which means I will kill the ones that are around and have to play it really, really safe. Because they also clap really hard. Underwater breathing. Awesome. And the great thing is you dodge the natural routes of the pack runners. Feral binding of the wolf, okay. We need to test the... here. Right. Usually if Varrock, the dervish, the Kolka leader that we just killed, if he isn't up, you need to kill a bunch of them around here. And with that, you summon him. I think he also doesn't have a natural respawn by himself. You need to kill Kolkas here in the area to summon him. I think that's also what's in the quest description. And then... yeah, sometimes you are lucky and somebody was killing something around here and you summon him and they don't even have the quest. Then it's in your favor. There are some of them again. Horrible, horrible ads. Let's get out of the cloud. Then we start blasting. Because we also need the bracers. And they are not a guaranteed drop, quite the opposite. I think they are quite rare. But we can finish the Bracer quest when we go to the final centaur. This is actually something that you could also time together because you can also pick up the Snapjaw flesh from this area where the final one is. And just kill a bunch of stuff there. But I think the final one is level 19. 19? 16? I don't know. But he has 2 adds with him. I think both of them are level 12, but it's still 3 mobs. That might be playable in like a target dummy fear angle in a great area. But I'm also not in a rush. Shadow Gem, we can keep that. Don't know if I will be needing that for engineering. But usually I like to keep all of the greens that are in my profession. What's there? Engineer Crack, that is also for Stone Talon Mountains. Deep Moss, Spider Eggs, also something that we can pick up. Yeah.
What's up? Glad I could help.
We are at 2 hours.
Time is money, friend. Keep it real.
I sure could use your help, kid.
If you have something better, just take the one that sells for more. Now it's back to Crossroads.
Keep it real.
And I would love to catch up with engineering. I want to create more target dummies. But I haven't found any tin lately. We are really low on that. Cross dynamite. Usually for the most efficient route, you also make a bunch of crude scopes. But we are playing hardcore, and from WoWHc, these guides on there aren't made for hardcore. They are made for the softcore version. And copper modulator are actually great to level your engineering in your... Sure, it requires a bunch of copper, but you need them for target dummies. And I don't know when we will get the advanced target dummies. But, yeah, it's... Hardcore is often about reflecting the opinion of others and your own. And I like it. I like it a lot. Stagnant Oasis is the one that we can turn... Ah, yeah, we wanted to do Stagnant Oasis quests now until we have to go to Thunderbluff to pick up the pre-quest for Wailing Caverns. Yeah. Okay. I'm back with my original plan. And now he's like, yeah, go and, yeah, Altered Snapjaw shells. Then we can run here, pick up Varrock. Maybe we can also find somebody who wants to do the quest of the final Kolkar leader. Then we can do it together. But let's first get the quest, and then I can also ask in the all chat. We are leveling pretty good, 58%, level 16. Ragefire Chasm definitely helped. When it comes to gear, I think we are doing okay. A bunch of greens. We bought them from the auction house. Chris of Ogrimmars, actually really cool. I think leveling a bit of dagger can be helpful and should be done by myself. Still have my Hellstone, need to remember fear. Yeah. Often repeating your safety tools is really helpful. Also, Rough Copper Bomb is like the stun that I have. Because if I see, for example, the Kolkar Stormer, if they cast something, Warlock, I don't know if I will get one, but I don't have an interrupt. And Rough Copper Bombs can actually interrupt if I am fast enough. I mean, I probably think they have a 1 second cast. And for a Kolkar Stormer, I don't know, Lightning Bolt or Lightning Cloud. Those are all the spells that take quite a bit of time to cast. Yeah. Where did my imp go? Ah, I flew, yeah. Okay, Varrock is down. Now we can do that quest. And while we summon, we can ask if somebody is down. What will we need here? Centaur braces. Yeah, okay. Oh. That's dope. Oh, we got a warrior. Level 60. Okay. Okay. Varrock isn't the one that I'm having. Where's this guy? I don't see a lot of stuff because of my map. I have no idea if he's in here. Ah, he's down, okay. Nice. As long as we are waiting for this guy, let's just kill a few here. And level 21. Oh, Kolkar key, nice. Here we got Copper Vein. Nice. I know which Kodo he's talking about, but I would have to run through the whole Barrens, and I will find it later when I'm on the same level. Or the higher level. Okay. I gotta watch out that I don't run into this guy like the leader. Nice, some more braces. Wow, drop rate is good. Where is he? Gather add-on. Okay, I guess. Very friendly. Very friendly. Yeah, I wanted to check which level is this guy. Yeah, level 19, as I've been saying.
I don't have a target.
This is a great experience. Back when I was younger, you often had this scenario of you were being completely on your own. Or also, when we started playing hardcore with a few friends, we were also playing on a classic era server, and oh my god, it was sadly it was a dead server, and it was really tough. It was really tough to find a place in that economy, and yeah, just get everything done, find groups for dungeons, and I absolutely feel not bad at all if something like what just happened comes up, that a level 60 comes to you and helps you with a quest just out of pure kindness. I think people might criticize it, but I'm also like, okay guys, calm down, it's a game, you want to play with people together and have some fun, and he did something nice, he helped me, I appreciate that, I let him know, he feels good about it, I feel good about what just happened. And I think there's tin in there. We need to get some water breathing. We can also refresh our armor. There he is again. Also, one thing, if you're questing in an area like this, mark. Definitely mark your opponents. Now we get our snapjaws. Then we get the remaining Kolka bracers. And we can turn on so much stuff. Here can be a really cool rare mob in the water. This one is protecting the tin vein that I want. And the one drops a really cool two-handed sword. I think it's not a good one. It's not a good one, but it has a chance on proc to deal frost damage. Still, it's cool. It's a cool one. Come on. Yeah, and luckily this quest has a 100% drop rate. Nice. Some coarse blasting powder. Copper mine, we take it. I can quickly buff this guy. I mean, he's a level 60, he doesn't need it. He's also here just fishing for the savory fish delight to make the items that he just gave me to transform yourself. I also, in my last video, I talked about leveling defense. When I see that my defense skill is at level 50, no, it's 66, yeah. I should find the time and level it a little bit again. Oh, there's another copper vein down here somewhere. There, yeah, okay. Respawns are happening behind us. It's fine. Oh, there are two. Well, I won't say no to that. Okay, quest done.
It's too far away.
Okay, dope. Now we get the remaining Kolka bracers, and then we can turn in so many quests. Then we make our trip to Thunderbluff. And probably once that is done, I will call it a day for now, at least with this recording and this segment, and then when I have time to play again, we can go for the next one. He always rotates clockwise, which means that we are now working into him. That means we should see him if he is coming onto us. I marked him with a skull. Still, it can still happen that somebody else kills him. And with that we would lose it, the skull. Nice. Oh, the copper vein is up again. Nice.
It's too far away.
I'm really looking forward to going to Wailing Caverns. It's a long dungeon because you have to run a lot, but I still like it. There are a bunch of bosses inside. You get the Crescent Staff, which is the reward item from the quest that we are currently working towards. I like it. It's strong, still nothing like shadow damage or anything on it, but still a good one. I would also have to should move out of that cloud, but I will quickly kill that guy and then... Hezrul patrols here on the lower end. I wonder when I have to go, or when my route fits to run into the north again.
I can't carry anymore.
3 silver. 1 silver. I have 6. That's good enough. In those risky situations, you can mostly always, anyways, just pop 1 potion. No need to carry like 50 potions. Like if you're raiding and you play tank or DPS or heal, like when it comes to raiding, it's a little bit of a different thing depending on how risky you want to play it. Come on, 1 more bracer and then we are good to go. Nice. Okay, Now we go turn in all the quests. Then could go there and quickly do that, but this is also a follow-up quest to go deeper, blah blah blah. I think I want to get the Thunderbluff quests done and turn in... I think turning in Kulka leaders isn't too wise either right now, because it is a high-level quest, which will sure reward a bunch of XP, but then we will probably ding, and the quests of level 14 or 15 here. But I think in the end it doesn't really matter. You kill like, in the early game you kill like 2 to 3 mobs, and you've made up with the difference. Still I would like to play, I like to play very effective, but probably also overdo it with that. Not able to join Wailing Caverns yet. I think Wailing Caverns requires at least level 18. But all good. Having a good run so far. And yeah. After that we will go back to Crossroads, pick up the quests, then we will run to Thunderbluff, turn those in, get the flight point, really important, and then we are good. Braces first. Let's get the ring, counterattack. I am happy to not do that right now. Did I just... yeah, okay, no. Okay. Ring isn't that good for us, but it's 1 stamina, and we take every upgrade we can get. Here we can turn on altered beings, and then we should be at the point where we can run down. On the way, if we see raptors, we can kill them. Should also go back to the Harpy Lieutenants. But that quest also might turn out to be a low-level quest for us pretty soon. Quickly open those.
What can I help you with?
I think we sell it. Even we won't be focusing Kolkas anymore anyways. Really gotta take care of my profession. The only thing that I can give him. Okay, because now we finished the Altered Beings. And now we get quests to talk with NPCs, and that follow-up quest will lead to the Wailing Caverns quests. Consumed by hatred. Report to Kadrak. This is in the north. Egg hunt. Yeah, and now we accept the quest from the apothecary. And then we run. Because I would like to have those swiftness potions as an insurance. Or another escape tool, let's call it like that. And we will be turning in so many quests in Thunderbluff. Awesome. Do I want to place my Hearthstone here? Not really. Could have probably made sense, because then we can port back here. This is also an easy quest up there. Summer Flash will be way more easy now for our higher level. Minus Fortune also. So we still have enough quests to do here. Okay, we made it. Thunderbluff, here we are. Let's see. Turn in quest there until death do us part. Turn in quest there. Flight point. Flight point is the first thing that we are going to pick up.
How may I aid you?
We have 2%. Oh, there's the guy. Okay.
What brings you here? Goodbye.
First, free intellect.
Ancestors watch over you.
Same amount of armor. Let's continue.
How? We shall meet.
Speak with Nara, and now we get the quest for Wailing Caverns.
You wish to speak? We shall.
Yep, and there we can get crescents of. Ooh, Weapon Master. Ooh, Weapon Master. Yes, 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 yes. Then I need the Weapon Master from Orgrimmar and from Undercity, and then we are set up. Now we are at 19%, so we made 17% with those quests, and we still have a few more to turn in. Really good. I totally forgot to pick up one quest from the Crossroads, where we have to find Marek's wife, which is literally on the way to Camp Taurajo, and it would have been like another 1000 EXP, and I totally forgot about it. I always forget about that quest because it is point red. But yeah. Until Death Do Us Part is also a quest that you can pick up and just turn in when you arrive there. I think I can turn both quests in down there. Yeah.
What do you require?
We get another item. And we can pick up Serpent Plume.
I am forsaken.
Another one for
Embrace
dungeons, swiftness potions, awesome. Another escape tool. Also gotta keep in mind that I can use my racial anytime. We would get more stamina, but we would also lose out on 2 points effectively. Yeah, okay. No need then. Now Weapon Master, then... Yeah, I think then we had a point where I can take a small break. Started at level 14, now we are 17, we did RC. Good run. Good run so far. Oh, I could also quickly work on my profession. Yeah, we'll do that. Can level a bit. I can make a few more target dummies.
Peace, friend.
Yep. Learn that. Here we can smelt a little bit. Do we have an anvil here? No, we don't. But smelting is still fine, as it optimizes my backspace a little bit. I don't know if that still helps with something. Not really, probably, right? Yeah. Coarse blasting powder is still valuable to level my engineering. And I need my copper bolts. How much target dummies can I make? I might be able to make another 4 of them. But first we will do all coarse blasting powder. Okay. Start off with blasting powder. Crafted heavy shots. Target dummies. We need copper modulator. We have 4. This means we make 8. We have no anvil. Whoa. But okay, we can do that at Crossroads, because we won't be needing anything from here. Can quickly sell 2 items.
Traveler, goodbye.
Yeah, and then I would say, alright guys, see you in the next one.